Hi guys, Kieran here again, and in today's lesson we're going to be taking a look at the song Some Kind of Disaster by All Time Low. So this is going to be an acoustic version of the song, and it will be based off of the Vivo acoustic performance, and I'll link that down below if you want to check that out. So this is going to be in the key of that performance. If you wanted to play along with the record, all you got to do is bump the capo up 1 fret. Also, I've created a cheat sheet to go alongside this tutorial, which we found in the description below and in the card in one of the corners. So this will lay out all the chords, all the chord progressions, all the tabs of the chords as well. So make sure to go check that out. So getting into the song then, like I said, this will be based on the acoustic performance, and you'll need a capo to play this. So your capo will go on the 3rd fret, and you'll be playing relatively easy chords. So all you'll need to know is 4 chords. So there's G chord, there's C chord, I think technically it's a C add 9, then there's E minor, there's E minor 7 chord, and then there's D chord. So if you know how to play all those chords, make sure to skip on in the tutorial to the bits where I'm talking about the chord progressions and the strumming patterns. But if you don't, stick around now and I'll just go through them very quickly. So this G chord then, your pinky finger will go on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, highest string there. Then your 3rd finger will go on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then the 3rd, 4th string will be open. And then your 2nd finger will go on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And that 5th string there will be muted. That's the way I play my Gs, or alternatively, you can put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and that'll be a G chord there. So the 2nd chord will be the C. So to get from this G to the C, all you've got to do is move those two, that 1st and 2nd string finger, down 1 string. So your 2nd finger will be on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and then your 1st finger will be on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and that lowest 6th string there will be muted. Then the 3rd chord will be E minor chord. So with this one, the 6th string will be open. The 1st finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then your 2nd finger will go on the 2nd fret of the 4th. The 3rd string will be open, and again the 6th will be open. And those two, the pinky and the 3rd finger, will stay exactly where they are again. And then the 4th chord will be this D chord. So the pinky and 3rd finger will remain where they are, and then the 1st finger will go on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. The 4th string will be open. And then if you can, mute those lowest 2 strings there. If you can't get down to that 5th string to mute, just mute the lowest 6th string and leave that 5th string open. And that will be a D chord there. So getting into the strum patterns then, there's going to be 3 strum patterns in total. So there'll be 2 strum patterns for the verse, and then 1 strum pattern for the choruses. And then the bridge will do that verse strum pattern as well. So the first strum pattern for the verse will be down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So on a chord it will sound like this. So down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So when I go through the chords, I'll explain which chord you want to be playing that strum pattern on. So the 2nd strum pattern will be a split strum pattern between 2 chords. So the whole strum pattern in total will be down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. So where the split comes in is after the down, 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 up, down, up, and then change down, 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 up, down, up. So down, 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 up, down, up, change down, 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 up, down, up. So on some chords that sound like this. So down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. So in the cheat sheet, which you can download, I'll put 2 slashes, within that strumming pattern where you need to change chords. So the third strumming pattern, which will be just used on the chorus, will be down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. So this will be again a split strum pattern. So again, the entire strum pattern altogether will be down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. So down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. So split on the chords then, the first will be down, 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 up, down. And then on that up strum, that's where you change chord. So the second bit will be up, up, down, up, down, up. So down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So again, in the cheat sheet, there'll be slashes within the strum pattern telling you where to change chord. So getting into the chords then, the song starts off with a chorus intro. And for this chorus intro, you'll just be doing single strums, so you won't need to use one of the strum patterns we just went over. So the first chord progression, which we're the same for the rest of the choruses in the song, will be a G to a C to an E minor to a C. You then do that again, C, G, sorry, to a C, to an E minor, to a C. Third time round you do G, to a C, to an E minor, but this time you go to a D, and the fourth time round you do a G, to the C, E minor, and then back to the C. So it's 2 time round of G, C, E minor, C, then 1 of G, C, E minor, D, and then the fourth time will be G, C, E minor, C again. So in terms of how long you hold out the single strum on these chords, it'll just be for 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So after that chorus intro, you get into a little turnaround section, and this will just be on this G chord, and you'll be playing the verse 1 strum pattern for 2 times round on this G. So and then you get into the first verse. So getting into the first verse then, the chord progression will be a G, and then an E minor, C, then back to the G. So for this first G, you use strum pattern V1, and you'll be using that 2 times round. So and then after that you use strum pattern V2, and that'll be used as a split strum pattern on E minor, then to the C. So and then after those 2 chords you get back to the G, and you'll be using strum pattern V1, but just 1 time round this time. So in total, that verse chord progression will be that verse chord progression goes around 2 times for that first verse. So after that first verse, you get to the pre-chorus, and the chords you'll be using are E minor to this D chord, and then the C chord. So for this pre-chorus then, the strumming pattern will just be a single strum down until you get to the C. So for the E minor, it'll just be 4 beats, 3, 4, then D, 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the C will be 8 beats, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, And on this C, you can do a little build up to the next chorus, so. And then you get into the chorus. So that whole pre-chorus then will sound like this. So the chorus then will be using strum pattern 3, and again it'll be a split strum pattern between 2 chords. So the chord progression will be exactly the same as that intro, so it'll be split between G, C, and then split between E minor, C, and then same again, G, C, and then split between E minor, C. Then the third time round will be split between G, C, and then this time E minor, D, and then the fourth time will be G, C, and then E minor, C. So that will sound like this. So what I'll do now is go through that first intro chorus into verse 1, pre-chorus 1, and then into the first chorus, just so you can get a sense of what that sounds like. I'm a liar, I'm a cynic, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint, I'm a loser, I'm a critic, I'm the ghost of my mistakes, and it's all my fault that I'm still the one you want. So what are you after? Some kind of disaster, yeah. I woke up from a never-ending dream. I shut my eyes at 17. I lost every moment in between. I felt the sun rise up and swallow me. Yeah, it's all my fault that I'm still the one you want. I'm a liar, I'm a cynic, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint, I'm a loser, I'm a critic, I'm the ghost of my mistakes, and it's all my fault that I'm still the one you want. So what are you after? Some kind of disaster, yeah. Then after that chorus there'll be another turnaround section, just like after the intro, so it'll be using strum pattern 1 on this G chord 2 times round. So then after that turnaround section you get into verse 2, and verse 2 will be exactly the same as verse 1. Then you get into pre-chorus 2, and that will be exactly the same as pre-chorus 1. And then you get into chorus 2, and that will be exactly the same as the previous chorus. Then after that chorus you do another turnaround section, which will be using strum pattern 1 on that G chord 2 times. And then after that you get into the bridge section, and the bridge section uses the verse chord progression and the verse strum patterns as well. So just like the verse, it'll be going around that chord progression 2 times. So that will sound like this. Then after that chorus you get straight into another pre-chorus, and like the previous pre-choruses, the first 2 chords are the same, so E minor, D, and then there's a slight variation where you go G, D, C, and they're just straight after each other beat wise. So 1, 2, 3, and then after that you go to this D and hold it. So that pre-chorus will sound like this. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then after that, you get into the next chorus. So getting into this final chorus, then it's pretty much the same as the previous choruses, except the third time round where you play a G, C, E minor, D. You play that again. So G, C, E minor, D, and then go back to the G, C, E minor, C. So instead of 4 times round, you're actually doing 5 times round. So I'll just play that now, just so you can get a sense of what that sounds like. So, I'm a liar, I'm a cynic, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint, I'm a loser, I'm a critic, I'm the ghost of my mistakes, and it's all my fault that I'm still the one you want. Yeah, it's all my fault that I'm still the one you want. What are you after? Some kind of disaster. And then the final chord, you can just hold on this C chord there. So like I say, all those strum patterns and chord progressions will be in a cheat sheet which you can download from the description below. So I hope I've covered everything there and it's really been useful to people. Make sure to comment below with any other tutorials that you want me to cover in the future, and anything else you want me to do differently within the tutorials to help you guys out. So that's everything from me then, and until next time, peace out.